Hey, it's Del from Let's Get Inkie, and I've got a journal with me video for you guys today. So, hang on. I've got some special helpers. Oh, look at Mr. Squishy Face. So we'd just gotten home from being at the shops for 5 minutes. So we had to run out and get some bread, and he was asleep. So I decided to film a quick video just to give him an extra 15 minutes of sleep. So today I'm using my Traveller's Notebook. So this is the Traveller's Notebook insert, the 003, which is just plain and beautiful. And I'm using my butterfly book from Jane Davenport as my cover. So I'm really excited. Since filming this, I think I've got about 8 pages in this book to go, and I can't wait until it's all finished. So this is just a little journal for me to just basically use up extra photos and just journal about anything that comes to my mind, and just use up, it kind of also helps to use up those embellishments that are a bit trickier to use in my normal scrapbooking pages, like a palm tree, or you know, an ice cream cone, or things that I don't really scrap about. So this is a photo of me and my giant basketball belly. And this was the day, this was probably a few hours before I had Archie. And looking back, I can't believe I was that big. I don't know how I functioned. Yeah, he was 9 pounds when he was born. So he definitely looks 9 pounds in this photo. The bits and bobs that I'm using, so all of the stickers on the left-hand page are from an Amy Tangerine sticker book. And I love these stickers. They're really nice and bright, but they're like slightly see-through. So it's fun to use them in this because the background is white and it's easy for me to make it be able to see the pattern rather than putting them on pattern paper. I decided in this spot I wanted to do like a big, I don't know, a big doodle, and sorry, humor of a 5-year-old. And so I decided to do these little lines. I just grabbed something from my desk and traced a circle with pencil. And then I'm just doing all these different lines. I think I'm actually going to try and recreate this as a printable because I really liked how it worked out. This was rushed when I did it, and my lines aren't straight, but I think I'll do it again properly. And make it into something that people can use because I enjoyed doing it. So I just went through and did like little hearts, little stars on the ends here, and I like the end result. That top clipboard is from this reject shop pack that I got here in Australia. That's just jam-packed. If you're a journaler and, you know, budget is tight, the reject shop actually has some really expensive reject, I guess, items that aren't rejecty at all. So make sure you check out there if you're looking for just some little bits and bobs to put in your journals. I'm really enjoying being a bit more doodly in this Traveller's Notebook. I also like to, I didn't this time, but I've been adding like a little bit of watercolor, not too much, because I have found that it doesn't bleed through, but it ghosts, and I'm not a huge fan of that ghosting look. So if I do use watercolor, I tend to put something on the back of the page to cover it up, like an embellishment or a photo. So extremely indecisive which Tombow marker to use. I decided to go for the dark one. I don't know why I came to that conclusion. These Tombow markers, they're really good for brush script. I do find that they split sometimes. My black has split shockingly, so it gives a bit of a furry line, which isn't the nicest look, but I think that might be from overuse. Let me know in the comments below if you do brush script, what your favorite pens to do pretty writing. There's a few that I've heard about that I haven't. I kind of like to try my pens in real life before buying them, and there's a few. I think there's a Pentel one that I want to try. I forget what it's called. Is it the Feud, or it's called something? But yeah, I just like to, pens are something I like to try before I buy. So I'm adding a few dots and bits and bobs. I am using my Copic Multiliner 0.1 fine line pen thing to do all of this in. It's just a really tiny felt tip pen that's permanent, which I do like. So I'm adding all sorts of things here, and I thought this was a funny one. It was a little like kitchen set because it says what's cooking, and obviously I was cooking up a little baby in my tummy, and now he's 4 months old, which is, wow, the time has just sped by so fast. So the first thing I do whenever I do these, I slap my photo on first because that's usually the focal point that I want, and then if I want to do like a big quote or a big doodly bit, I'll do that next. And then I stick little embellishments, and I kind of make it so that there's little gaps between, like little pockets where I can put some journaling. I like that look. I also really like pages that are just all writing, but I seem to be on a bit of a binge of these little pockets. Oh goodness, bless me, sorry. These little pockets of journaling. That sneeze is what that's how I sneeze, and the kids in my class last year used to call it a cat sneeze, and they used to giggle every time I do it, but I can't. Aaron does these big whopping sneezes that seem to shake the whole house, and I don't know how he does it. I just can't do a loud sneeze. Sneeze tangent. So I'm adding a bit of journaling here. The thing that I really like, which is, it sounds silly, but I really like how I've done the date consistently in this journal. I know it's only a small little detail, but every page is different. The colors are different. The amount of photos are different. The size of the photos is different. But the one thing that's consistent is the way that I've done the date. So I do the month in a bit of an arrow and then write the actual date under it. I don't really know how I'm doing the date, because here I did this only like a couple of weeks ago, but I dated it the date that he was born. So I'm not sure about that. I don't know. If you guys do some journaling like this, let me know. Do you date it the day that you write it, or do you date it the day that it's about? Let me know, because I'm a bit confused as to how I should continue with this, because quite often, you know, with a new little bub, time's a bit time poor. So there's things that I want to journal about that I print photos for, or have, you know, bits and pieces to stick in, but I don't actually get to journal any time in that week, or maybe the next week, or maybe the 3 weeks after that. So let me know, do you think I should journal the date that it's on, or the date that I do it? Let me know. So I'm just using my Tombos here to add a little bit of colour to my sprinkles here and there, and a few little finishing touches here. Please let me know in the comments if you're enjoying these journal with me videos. I read the comments for the last couple and you guys seem to really enjoy them, so I'm going to pop one out every couple of weeks for you. I'm also cooking up some more art journaling videos too, and I have a planner flip that's going to come up soon. And what else do I have for you over here? I'm getting so close to having a journal, one of my art journals, finished, which is really exciting. And with this one too, it's a happy feeling to have a finished journal, I think. So here's a closer look at it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you enjoy your Let's Get Inkie videos over here. I also have a main channel, if you're not a subscriber, over there, called Inkie QUILL, which is where I do scrapbooking as well. So if you'd like to see some more of my work, you can head over there. Until next time, peeps, I will see you then. Bye!